Hey guys, in today's video, I'll be showing you every single Wolverine minifigure that LEGO has ever made. The very first one came out in 2012, and the latest one is in the CMF Series 2, so let's get into it. The very first Wolverine minifigure came in the Wolverine's Chopper Showdown set from 2012. This was the first wave of LEGO Marvel sets, and so this is one of the earliest LEGO Marvel figures you could get at retail. This is a great figure that has hip printing and leg printing that continues down that blue design from the torso. I really have always loved that. Then, of course, we used the old vampire-style hair for Wolverine that worked so great. And you can flip that around to see kind of a muted look on one side with the gritted teeth on the other. And something I always loved is that they printed his mask on here, so it's like his mask is dangling down his back. I think that's very cool. And, of course, this was the first time that the Wolverine claws were used, and every Wolverine figure from here on out will use these same claw pieces, although sometimes I wonder if the color is slightly different. The next Wolverine came out in 2014 in the X-Men vs. the Sentinel set, aka the X-Jet set. This is a very, very cool figure. I love the way that it looks, and it's really based more off of his classic comic book look. This was the first time we ever got a cowl or mask for Wolverine, which of course you could lift up to see underneath. They put like a white bandana over his eyes so that when you put the mask on, his eyes went white, but he does have an alternative side with a very angry, not so glad face. And of course you could put the hairpiece on there to see what that looked like. He did come with claws again. Like I said, I don't know, it may just be me, but sometimes I wonder if the claws are like a slightly different color from year to year. Maybe it's just me looking at these figures way too often and I'm starting to like become delusional, but regardless, this is a great figure all these years later. 3 years later, we got objectively the worst Wolverine minifigure ever, and this is the Mighty Micros Wolverine. A non-reversible head, and a very cartoony look for this. If you don't know, Mighty Micros was a very short-lived theme for LEGO Marvel, where you got two little race cars that kind of went up against each other, and these cartoonized, short-legged characters. It was around for a few years, so I mean, I guess it had some level of success, but the fact that it's not around anymore tells you how well it sold. Anyways, this is an okay figure. He only came with one claw, interestingly enough. It's not my favorite, and I would say it's among the worst X-Men figures in general, not even just Wolverine. After that Mighty Micros set, it would be another 5 years before we got another X-Men retail set, and this was the sole X-Men set for 2022, and it was from the Wolverine Mech. A really cool set, especially for the price, and of course, it was great to get Wolverine back again after all these years. This one is kind of a modern take on his classic comic book suit, a lot more of that light orange color than it is with the blue detailing, so I do like when we got a lot of blue detail on the 2012 compared to this, but hey, after so long, I think all of us were just excited to see X-Men back in any capacity. He's got a lot more of a friendly snarl on this side, then once again, they used that white eye band thing here to get that same effect, but overall, it was just so great to get Wolverine again after all those years. And finally, the figure that prompted me to make this video is the absolutely immaculate collectible minifigure series Wolverine, which is based off of his look from X-Men 97, and in a lot of people's minds, this is the definitive Wolverine costume. I mean, it is incredible when you look at it, say, next to the 2014, that they did give him the classic yellow color instead of light orange. I think light orange looks good too, but classic yellow is a very different look for the figure. We do get printing on the arms with the hair, as well as the blue on the shoulders and the blue hands, getting those dual molded legs with black details, yellow pants, blue boots, and even the blue like underoos. That's definitely cool. And we can lift that up to see that we've got the white eye band yet again, and a little bit more of a like side chops there, or sideburns, that's the word I'm looking for. They're a little bit more scraggly here. He's got a little bit of scruff on his chin. Overall, it is a very, very cool figure and definitely one of the better ones. This time around, though, he did not come with this style hair. He came with, like, pushed back hair, but I forgot to get it for this video, so that's going to be that. Anyways, let's zoom out and wrap up this video. Alright guys, be sure to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love to know how many of these you have, and more importantly, which one is your favorite. Thank you so much for checking out today's video, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.